Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Akafadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Yahweh, being in the name of God, who the world ignorantly calls God. Bahasham, in the name of Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Again, it's not God, it's not Jesus Christ, it's Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. And those are the names you are going to need to call on in these times to come and save you. Ain't no other name given among men whereby we must be saved. The only two names that are going to save you is Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. And they're coming back to redeem the 1/3 of the elect, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Seminole Indians. And 2/3 are slated for a sword destruction. It's your brother Shathak Shar, and I'm coming back with another quick lesson. Basically going into seek Yahweh Bahasham Shah while you can, while we still have time. Because we're coming into a time where this knowledge and wisdom won't be able to be found in the day of destruction, man. So don't let famine of the word hit, and then you be like, oh, damn, type thing. But we coming into a time where we're going to need shelter. We're going to need a hiding place. We're going to need protection. And that's in the hands of Yahweh Bahasham Shah. As the scriptures say in Amos 5:4, the Lord is speaking to the children of Israel, to turn back unto Him and live, man. You see? And now we in the cool of the day where ain't nothing happened yet. You can call upon the Lord while you can, while He may be found. But this is Isaiah 55:6. It says, seek ye Yahweh while He may be found, and He's still found. Right now ain't nothing happened yet, and He still got His men on the highways and byways, man, bringing forth this gospel and news. And He even got His men, posting videos, you see. It says, seek ye Yahweh while He may be found. Call ye upon Him while He is near. You see, and His phone ain't on Do Not Disturb. So don't put your phone on Do Not Disturb when He call out to you. Or when this truth pass come across your path. You see? So always paying attention, man. Because this knowledge and wisdom, this was going to keep us in the times to come. Because knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of our times. You see, this word seek, it goes into many words. You know what I'm saying? It goes into investigate. And inside this truth, you got to investigate the Lord's word, man. And it says, another word it got is study, follow. Follow the ways of Yahweh Bahasham Shah righteousness. Study to show thyself approved, man. Also, this word seek goes into search. And who we searching for? Yahweh Bahasham Shah. He that findeth me, findeth life. He that findeth Yahweh Bahasham Shah found life. But we gonna need a time, where we gonna need a hiding place, a pavilion, and that's in the hands of Yahweh Bahasham Shah, because also this word see goes into shelter as well. They came here to seek shelter from biting winter winds, and we got a destruction wind coming. We need shelter from that. It says, Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. It says attempt to find something. And we are attempting to find Yahweh Bashim Ashah. It says attempt or desire to obtain. What we trying to obtain? Salvation. You see, or achieve. You see, we're gonna achieve this truth. Make our great efforts. When you go into this word, look up. Definition. I think it goes into effort. Yeah. It says a desired objective level or result by effort, skill, or courage. You know, we gotta show great effort inside this truth, man. Make our every opportunity in this truth. It says it's succeed or reaching or accomplishing a goal or result, especially through effort. And we gotta make great efforts, and that's truth, man. So let's go back. Back to that word seek. It says attempt to find something. They came here to seek shelter from biting winter winds, and we have a destruction wind on the way through that nuclear missile, and we need to be sheltered from that. So you need to turn back into Yahweh Bashim Ashah before that time of judgment. You know, that terrible, dreadful day of Yahweh Bashim Ashah, of Esau Edom having a terrible end, terrifying end, man. You know, it says, ask for something from someone. And what we asking from Yahweh Bashim Ashah? To protect us and keep us. You know. So it says, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. And he's still near. You know, because he got his men on the highways and byways. And those men can give you the tools for you to call on Yahweh Bashim Ashah by giving you the names, showing you how to pray. You know, them brothers give you YouTube channels for you to, you know, watch videos and be edified. You see? But don't wait till that time to turn back into Yahweh Bashim Ashah. Don't make no tarrying. Turn unto Yahweh Bashim Ashah, because once you do that, you're going to be way too late. You know? Now it's that time. Because I quoted this one, Amos 5. And 4, it says, for thus saith Yahweh unto the house of Israel, the family of Israel, the Israelites, seek ye me, and ye shall live. You know, it says, seek not Bethel, nor enter into Gadal, and pass not to Beersheba, for Gadal shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to naught. You know, worshiping these, you know, pagan altars and these false gods, man. Now it's the time to turn back into Yahweh Shemashah, the one, the true power, man. Because all these other powers, false powers that people worshiping, these Israelites worshiping, they ain't going to be able to protect you in the time of judgment. They ain't going to be able to do anything to deliver you nothing. But hey, Yahweh Shemashah said, go cry unto the guys which ye have chosen. Judges 10 and 13 and 14, man. But the whole point is seek Yahweh Shemashah, and ye shall live, man. You want to be protected. You want to be kept from danger, kept from harm, having a place of safety, a safe place. It's in the hands of Yahweh Shemashah, man, and nothing else. Proverbs 8, I think it's 17. It says, I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. So if you seek Yahweh Shemashah early, you're going to be able to find him. And he loved the ones who love him. And the elect is the only ones that love Yahweh Shemashah, truly love him, and will search for him. You see? Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our times. Stability goes into stable, man. This will be your strength of salvation. Your security. Stability goes into that as well in this verse. This will be your security, your protection, your shield and sword. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. You got to build your foundation with this knowledge and wisdom. The true righteousness of Yahweh Shemashah, not building your foundation upon sand, man. Basically unstable equipment, brothers. Because it's going to be bound to fall, man. You got to build your foundation upon Yahweh Shemashah. That way it can be stable. And using this knowledge and wisdom. Because it's the rich store of salvation. You're rich with knowledge. You see? So I talked about famine of the word. That's a future prophecy that's going to come to pass as well. This is Amos 8. In 11, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land. Of course, there's going to be a famine of bread, famine of water, basically a famine of food. And food going to be real scarce in the time of Jacob's trouble and martial law and sedition among men. You see, that terrible day of Yahweh Shemashah, of course, it's going to be that type of famine. But this is a different type of famine. It says, let's keep reading. It says that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread. What type of, if it ain't a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, right? Or a thirst for water, what type of famine is it going to be? It says, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. This is why you need to make your every opportunity in this truth by seeking this knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shemashah. Because this knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of your times, man. You know, that's why you don't need to make no Tarian to turn unto the Lord. You see? Because when that famine hit, the famine of the word, people going to be looking around, searching, running around like chickens with their heads cut off, not going nowhere, knowing nowhere to go, nowhere to turn, don't know who to call upon. You see? You know, verse 12, it says, they shall render from sea to sea. So they going to be going to city. It says, and from the north even unto the east. They're going to go from one end of the United States to the other end of the United States. You know, even they're going to be looking for across seas as well, man. They're going to be looking around for the word of Yahweh Shemashah. It says, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it. So don't let this time creep up on you. Searching for the word of Yahweh Shemashah will not be found in the day of wrath, man, in the day of judgment. If you took that time out to play with Yahweh Shemashah, you're gonna have a playing field to play in when that judgment comes. When that judgment comes, man. So don't play around with Yahweh Shemashah. Continue to keep watching videos. You know, stand alert. Knowing what time we're in. Because these days it's going to get real dark. These days it's going to get real evil. You know, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. You see, continue to stay in this knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shemashah, man. Stick close. Like the scriptures say in Revelations, the 3rd chapter. Behold, I cometh quickly. Hold on fast to what thou hast, that no man take thy crown, man. And what we holding on fast to this truth, this knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shemashah. Like also what the scriptures say, you kept the word of my patience. I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. And we got to keep the word of the Lord's patience, which is these scriptures. You see, meditating day and night in the temple of Yahweh Shemashah in His word, man. You know, sticking. This is what we need to stick close to. But this is the only way we're gonna get up out of here, man. But I hope this, little lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kafudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings. Salutations to the whole elect. To the next time I say, Shalom.